mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass captain publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized, it's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm from where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out. Great tits, New York's J. Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. In top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. In top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would've crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black, meet Joe Black. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most of the chains in the game? Why would I?
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can nest double E, cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts.
I just play it too. I just get aggravated with Madden itself.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's the rookie out of Rutgers, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get this
shut up after that one.
30-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Right back to him on first down. And nothing doing.
Is
He's
this one
immediately taken down at the
all
line of
pro?
scrimmage.
Why the hell do I see something
Call
that
it no
normally I
gain
don't
on the
see?
play, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the side on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this one by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Chiefs first down.
I'm getting confused by that damn line at the bottom showing me exactly what side of the field. I thought that green, like what the hell is this? I never seen that in a minute. I only see that on foot.
And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they can let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened.
There we go with the bullshit.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Hey, what?
Open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Who are you? I'm in the middle of the game, that's why I'm not trolling right now. I'm stuck on the line.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. It's a gain of 4 that time. And it'll give the Chiefs a first down.
I'm not agreeing to trade with you. What the fuck are you talking about? Our trade's still on? What? I don't even know you, dude.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I just was trading him.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football.
You still on playmakers or no?
But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield,
yeah, you still on playmakers?
Go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things
what team
up
are you?
and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had them.
Now here's Mahomes.
What
That's
the
caught
fuck
left
is that?
side by Hardman. And they'll get him to the ground. He
What
has another
that?
first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
Oh, yeah, that's
Well, they just continue to march the ball down the field here through the air, Charles. He is now 6 of 6 throwing the football.
And it would help the defense if he was just throwing it to one guy because you could, marshal some forces over there. But the way he's spreading it around, he's hitting them at all angles right now, making it very, very difficult.
And he can't get rid of it.
I was ready to let you just score.
Watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now
Get over there.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
So if he didn't get caught on that line, he would have picked that. Ooh, I read that.
And they shut that one down.
Damn.
A little gain.
13th play now, the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Yeah, for sure. He's pretty good.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco.
That drive took too long.
Second touchdown on the season.
Stop that.
And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Seahawks. Seahawks.
Set now to kick this one away, and
Seahawks.
off it goes.
Yeah.
And
This team ain't even all that. I haven't had a solid team, really. Just Madden. I think I had once. I had the Bills, but then I had the Bills. Yeah, I had the Bills, and I destroyed that team and it made them
now last year's leading rusher in the NFL. This is
contenders.
Jonathan Taylor.
That's what I did. The first season I was terrible, and then I just built that team up. Second season.
Right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
They'll set up to throw.
Ain't no.
That's incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get?
No, he just dropped it.
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board
he
against
should
their
caught
defense.
that period.
But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And they'll get this
User cash. Oh, user cash. Okay, I like that.
Give them 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, whoa.
Almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. The Colts at 1-1 through 2 games thus far.
And I think this another
going to
line.
set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens it.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Why is he wide open?
To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second.
I'm not liking this team's defense.
He was hoping to get to
too
the
damn
edge, but
slow.
he did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
I need the right person up for my defense. No, I said this defense is terrible on this team. They're too slow.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
They could run defense. Run defense is on point.
Yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
20-6. 22. No, 26.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 9 now. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there for Andy. 45 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Better gonna catch you in
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
Yeah, I was looking for the zone.
Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Pearson.
That's a dive.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are back within a score. Extra point.
Thank you.
Is up and good. And they'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped.
I've always been a defensive player. My offense is shady at times.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I'm top 5, 10 defense every league.
Offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better.
Yeah, since I give up that 30-something on you in my league, no one's really scoring on me, really. So ever since I give up like that 35 or 38 to you, no one's really scoring on me in my league.
You don't want that in your head too
with them Jags.
Relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure.
Well, you got the forced win because Nate has the family emergency, so he's out for the week. He's out for a while.
Teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, his grandfather died.
Going now is Mahomes.
Go.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away
Bro, I
from
don't
a lot
know
of
how
needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
I don't even know how he didn't just pick the ball off. Like, what the hell?
An incomplete pass on
A guy don't play ball and everything, so why are we not picking the ball off? You know what I mean?
Now Mahomes.
There we go.
It's tight end Kelsey, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Unfortunately for him, last week was an indication we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week,
I wanted you to break the route first before I tried to jump it.
Here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought
Well, last Madden, this play used to be a killer for me. Everybody knows it now. And there it is, see?
And you got to think that.
Let's go! Let's go! Campbell!
Harris Campbell, 30 yards. And the Colts have moved out in front.
I used to be able to run that, and everybody.
Extra point. The lead is now 14-10.
Yeah.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone.
Correct.
And he had no room to run as he's
Yeah, he'll have a shootout with you. He don't care. Yeah, I don't think I haven't beaten him either. I haven't beaten him since we've met him. I've been close one time and I choked the game away when I had the Saints in like Madden 22, I think, or 21.
If they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to.
We've had some good time. I've had some good games with him.
Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
Yeah,
For the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
I've had some good games with him, and I've had some real bad ones.
You got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes.
Oh, let's go. You just fumble? That was you just shit. Yeah, I had to be. I got that.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. A little careless.
Nah, there'll be some games. Yeah, there's some.
He certainly did. And
Yeah, there's some games where you just get frustrated. Like, I just lost to Acrobat. I lost 35-7. Dude who really can't beat me, but Madden was on his side with me. And I'm like, what the hell? This guy can't beat me. Like, I beat the dog shit out of him with the Jets. That's how bad he is. Not to be no disrespect to him, but it's like, bro, how did I even let him be in the game? But the Saints aren't even that good on this game, so I'm not really worried about it. I just got to build them up a little bit.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to
Bro,
his right.
dude got stuck.
Throw over the middle. Going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
When did he get hurt?
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
I'm about to trade Jonathan Taylor for real. Like, I don't even run the ball. I've become like a person to throw the ball so
They
much.
only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover.
Yeah, no, I think I got one more game for the night. I think that's in,
is go 3 and out in this spot.
I'm waiting for Gage, but I'm not going all night for him. But that's so.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I got to put Gage in the elite, but I'm not going to sit around and wait for him. I'm just going to.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, wide
This one
open.
incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. Boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he?
Yeah.
Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
I like to play. Yeah, I like to play my games back to back to back because momentum keep going, or you can at least fix the issues from before. Oh, why did I throw that?
He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players
Bro,
combined for their team's
I got
first
stuck.
sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Already has a
Oh!
couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
I looked at my phone
So we
and now.
reach halftime here in a
Oh,
4-point
shit.
game. As we send you
Oh,
down
it's
to
okay, it's okay.
Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
I need them 3 at least to go up at least some touchdowns. I need that 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
I ran right into him. I didn't even move. I just ran right to him like, hey, how you doing?
The Indy offense at the line and set to
Yeah,
go.
I don't have to wake up now. I
Charles,
thought
they
you did
got
that,
the
boys.
lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives,
These
they'll get those running
receivers.
backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room.
Pittman's just a jump ball receiver. Like, he's not even
They'll look
good.
to throw now on first down. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively. And it's second down. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Frank Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
They need to fix that pass interference bullshit too. The niggas is jumping into receivers and they don't call it.
He had to keep backing up.
That's why I just stood there.
And backing up, eventually dropped for a huge loss.
I said they need to fix this pass interference bullshit in this game because niggas run into each other, they don't call nothing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football at their own 40-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get
wide open. That's sitting
not
for that long.
Not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll get just a yard on the screen.
Let me imagine you stop the bullshit, though. That's the truth.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield.
I need to focus. I'm too distracted. I need to do that. I'm supposed to jump that play. I saw it coming.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. That one good for 12 yards in a Kansas
See, I wasn't supposed to be in there. I'm just over here distracted still. I don't know why I'm running nickel on 3rd and 1. I don't know why. That's retarded.
Why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward.
That's down to make a run.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
All you can do is laugh.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Yeah, there, but he don't get all those yards, though. Like, what the fuck?
Who is so compact.
That's a small-ass running back going out. Off the hits? Come on, no.
Yeah,
I don't accept it.
Out of ferociousness.
That ain't got to be consistent. That nigga's like 5'8", 220, 180 doing that.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And the next-gen stats shows us the tale of how much yardage he was able to pick up.
All right, defense, this is what we strive at.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
We don't give up much unless let's see. 9-yard line. That's it. Here. It's not here. Not here. I just fucked up.
Mahomes now to throw. Ballooning. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
How can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone
I don't know why
backwards?
both of these I'm back to right here.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 17-14.
Oh,
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Yeah, I'm in the division for
this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're gonna have games where
you know, a good game. I'm just getting stressed out now. Like what?
To me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
This shit's stressing me out now. Like, dude's wide open, you throw it out of him.
You're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he is not.
You gave him a touchdown. What are y'all doing?
All the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Oh my God.
Another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him, let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got any.
Give him the touchdown. Like, makes sense. Give him the touchdown.
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose.
I'd rather give the touchdown and waste time. Come on, fellas. Make sense of it.
Before he could get much out of it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
This is the same shit that happened with fucking Anthony with the bullshit. Like, what the
His
fuck?
first touchdown here of the new campaign.
Niggas overthrowing wide open plays. Like, what?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point
I'm saying it's the same thing with the Saints team I have. Dude overthrowing wide open passes. Like, no, I have Drew Brees as my player.
The Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Well, my shit doesn't glitch. What the hell?
The coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
No pass interference? I'll take the first down. Yeah, you should got pass interference. What? That's definitely PI on that one. I'll take the first down. Well, I need extra yard.
And they're off to a fast start here.
They'll look to throw again.
Look at that. Look at that. He's over there killing him.
And this is going to fall to the ground.
Hey, is PI really on? Because, boy, you were right. What the hell is this?
Instead, 2nd down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive.
No, I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about before that. I'm watching the play develop and him just bumping him the whole time. That's why I did it. That's why I threw it over there, thinking they're gonna call it. What? What?
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, and the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3
No, Madden, come on, stop the bullshit, seriously.
And you can
What?
see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And
He don't even jump that high. That was just a Madden glitch. That ain't no way he jumped that high.
I'm not sure what it is.
That's that
why he's
bullshit.
frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first
Oh,
down.
man.
Now we
This
get
shit
into
is
the
ridiculous.
psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
All right.
3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I need a receiver.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down at the 25. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds.
This game is
Yes,
open,
take
my
care
man.
of the football.
This
Yes,
might be my
gain
last one for the day,
yardage,
because
but
Lord,
stay
this
in
shit's killing me
bounds
now.
and let that clock tick.
How the fuck did he just miss that tackle?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 13 yards there. And
I'm
a
under this
Kansas
tank.
City
This
first
shit's
down.
ridiculous.
I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the
This shit's
day
ridiculous.
coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce
You
this
gotta throw
late
the towel
in
for
the
this
game
team,
can
'cause
lead to some
there
big
ain't no
smiles
fucking
and
way.
satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Let him score. Come
So
on,
now
buddy.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion
Let
on
him
first
score.
down. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
And they visited the end zone frequently in this one, and obviously they wanted another one. But give credit to the defense there. They may not make the comeback, but pride showed. Good sack on that play.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
I fucked that up. I fucked that up.
Touchdown, Kansas City. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Butker is on target, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
This shit is ridiculous. I'm calm. This is pissing me off with the bullshit. That's it. Fucking Madden being Madden. I ain't even gonna stress it. I'm
And
gonna
that'll
get pissed
carry
off
over
even
the
more.
back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line.
That's
ready
cool.
to
I'm not
start
worried
their
about this
next
shit no more.
drive.
It's over with. I
And
don't
they've
give
sort
a
of
fuck.
lost their way, partner.
I
How
lost
do
this
they
thing.
recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, yeah, had your fun? All right, throw it out
Wide
the way.
open.
Let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Another throw there off the mark, and
I need receivers. That's all I need. I don't care about anything else.
Things just haven't been true to form.
Defense did that part. He sent down the fucking field to him.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
I'm not worried.
he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem.
More fucking
no
RNG.
matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now this one
why is this shit lagging?
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that.
That's some bullshit. That was that weak. That's like, I fucking knew that gay shit. It's that weak ass coming in forward and then going back out with irks my nerves. I didn't think you're gonna catch. He's not fast enough to even catch that. Like, you don't have that awareness to jump back out and jump back in. If it was a DB, I'd understand, but come on, that's a fucking linebacker trying to pull that bullshit off. Come on, man.
Because otherwise,
fucking linebacker trying to pull that shit off.
And fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this.
They do work out that shit. One thing I will agree with Atema, what he said was they do favor a lot of OP teams, and they definitely favor a lot of OP teams in this fucking game with a lot of bullshit. They give a lot of the bullshit to like these OP good teams already. Like, why you gotta get saved with some of this shit? Yeah, some of this shit should not be like that right there shouldn't happen. A linebacker jumping out like that after coming in so far, should not happen.
You can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run game if you want to, and if you're in 4-down territory.
If I go check his awareness and play it right now, that shit shouldn't happen. He's not that. You know what I'm trying to say. Now, I'm not saying I'm not taking away from your skills, but that shit, he should not be able to react that fast the way he did. He should not react the fast the way he just did. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I got your fucking run game boxed up, 18 rushes for 47 yards, but the fucking pass game is so fucking broken against these OP teams. Like, what else am I gonna do? I'm rushing on, like, what? Like, what? He got for Darius Leonard, one of the best tacklers in the game, in real life, and in the game. Like, what? Come on, Madden. Make up your mind, fellas.
But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Open man here, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Momentum in the bitch, too.
Another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long.
No fucking way,
I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And Mahomes is going to keep it.
And he don't fumble. Come on, man. I was down to fumble right off the bat.
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And no pitch there and no chance either. As he's
can we like force him to fumble? Like,
that'll be a loss of a yard
Madden,
and it leads to a
this is
third
what
down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And this
I'm about to say, if I didn't pick that, I might have just fucking quit. It's low.
By Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status,
he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Quick slant caught by Pierce. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. And connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Doolin. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat, but he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And all the way to the opposite.
Nigga boxed the whole fucking game and didn't.
A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 44 yards on the ground. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are?
God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom, and handle my business when it was my problem. G. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. Them West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down, she real vicious. Rockabye, baby, no witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton, but with that gang, they make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick Rick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 crippin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about the clout and all about my dividends. Them older couldn't tell me different. I need a roundaway girl to live in. Showtime, Mythic Apollo. I'm about the bottom. Take 2 and pour out a little for my who won't live to see tomorrow.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.